Hey everyone, we're testing Doom the Dark Ages on the 7840U with the AOKZOE A2. So we're going to go through a number of settings as we have in some of these other videos and see how this performs on this chip. So right now we're at 30 watts low settings, 1080p with FSR set to quality, and we're sitting somewhere in the mid 20s. So we're not able to achieve 30 FPS, but it is performing better than the Legion Go and a couple of other devices that we've tested. To get a little closer to 30 FPS, we're going to change FSR to balanced, and now we seem to be at the high 20s. We're not quite at a steady 30 FPS, but we're a little bit closer. So I think we're going to have to adjust the resolution if we want to actually achieve that solid 30 FPS. I probably should have changed to 800p with the A2 because it's a 16 by 10 display, but I ended up going with 720p, so we're going to run with that. And now we're looking at the low 40s, a little bit more stable than we were before. This seems to put us in the range where if you want to lock to 40 FPS, you're going to get a pretty decent option that, it's not 60 FPS, but it's going to look a lot better than 30 FPS, for example. Now, if we turn frame generation on, we can get 60 FPS and also a little bit higher. So right now it seems to be locked at 60, but shortly after it does jump up, and we're sitting in the 70s, which is pretty decent. So with frame generation, you're going to get a very playable experience. Just make sure that you turn on AMD anti-lag. Next, we're going to drop our TDP to 18 watts so we can save a little bit of battery. And right now I have this at 720p with FSR balanced, and we're actually getting 40 FPS still. So I am not sure why it's so efficient, but it seems to be running just about as good as it was at 30 watts. And now turning on frame generation, we're in the 60s, so this is a very solid option if you want to play this game. You might want to adjust it to 800p, it'll probably still hit roughly 60 FPS. But yeah, great device to play this on, seems to play pretty solid, as long as you're willing to stay within low settings. It's interesting seeing the 7840U outperform the Z1 Extreme. I think it's largely due to drivers, and this game really emphasizes that fact. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.